So, do you like these?
Oh, that's okay. I just say, you take it, I'm filling in. If you take it, I'm gonna put stuff up there. 'Cause we got more stuff and we got room.
Okay.
So you go right ahead, man. You can buy it all if you want to.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what he's wanting for these, but I'll ask him like he said.
Yeah, he's because I know nothing about that. I'm just setting up, helping him set up. He's in charge of the price.
What do you think that's supposed to be? Huh? What do you think that? Do you like this apple? Like that green lid? What is that green lid? It's a big old green lid. Goes to something. Yeah, look. Oh, I do like those. Let me see them. Are they plastic? Dirt. Alright, yeah. Pink. Alright, get it if you want it. I got these plastic plates too, so more plastic. Melmac. What do you think about that painting? Something else?
Look at that antenna.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, that's gold, ain't it? I'm gonna get that in. Hang on. Can you get that for me, please?
This is trying to get you.
Alright.
Huh. Okay, guys, so I'm in a flea market, and yeah, I just wanted to look around. We're gonna find mid-century modern or vintage items. See what we can find here. I really like that hutch. That's pretty cool, and it's not too big. But I don't see a price on it. This is interesting. It's definitely vintage, but I'm thinking it looks very 70s from the Zodiac, because they were very much into the Zodiac. They were in the 50s as well, but I say 70s is when it really took off. And that's definitely 70s. It's plastic. Top, kind of cool. Look at that plastic apple. It definitely looks mid-century. Ah, it says Japan. So that's old. But I don't know what I would do with it. They went $3 for it. That's a good price, but gosh, I don't know what I'd do with it. That's neat though. Put something in there. These are the modern mid-century thing. They're plastic. But if you would like to go the modern route, the little mirrors on the inside, pretty cool. You know, you could always do that. There's a set of them there. All of those for 12. 6 mirrors for 12. They're pretty good. Pretty good. But I like to stay authentic. stay with real true vintage items. So I'm gonna pass on them. Let's see. It's kind of pretty. I think that's called a rose bowl. $15 yellow art glass. Well, yeah, it's art glass, but what is it? And it's hand blown. That could actually be worth more than $15, I'm thinking. I just have that feeling, but I could be wrong. That's pretty. Goodness, look at that. Dang, look how elaborate that is. It's pretty. That's neat. That's very mid-century. That's big too. But I'm gonna pass on that. I don't need anything like that. I'm looking for more atomic style. This is all brass. Isn't that cool? I think it's huge. 55 deers. They're pretty, but I don't want them on my wall. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say junk. I am in the flea market after all. It's all like that, okay? Oh, DVDs up the wazoo. Maybe later. Kid stuff. More kid stuff. Nice shelf. I like that shelf. There we go. Maybe something in here. I'm not seeing anything that really calls out to me yet. Empty booth. Huh. I don't think so. A vanity store looks pretty new. It's hard to find, you know, when you're looking for something specific or more of a specific time frame. I like to do 50s into the 60s, but mostly atomic 50s or even atomic 40s is what I'm interested in. That looks like a newer piece to me, but you see how they can, you know, they remake a lot of the stuff to look vintage and it isn't. And I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of good remakes out there, but I can usually tell the difference. I used to have this when I was a little boy. I used to have this. Isn't that cool? This is pretty neat. That's a, I don't know what year, but mine, of course, mine was in the 80s. The very early 80s. That's actually a pretty good price for it. Because these aren't that common. They're not that easy to find. It's pretty good. $60% off? Ooh, everything. Is there anything? I don't see anything with this ice bucket's vintage. I don't need an ice bucket, you know? It's neat though. But that's one thing I do find a lot of. I find some vintage ice buckets. I find them everywhere. That's a good one too. It's nice and heavy. Now this booth looks like it's got all kinds of oldies in it. And an old sewing machine. Still nothing quite calling out to me. Nothing. This mirror could be really repurposed into something awesome. Looks like, I don't think it's made for this, but to me what I see is light bulbs in the middle of each, you know, circle. That would be so cool if you could do that. This is old. This is pretty old. Actually, it might be antique. It is antique. Trying to get this where you can see it better. Well, I could be wrong. That might not be as old as I think. It might be a 70s piece. But it looks neat. There's a shabby chic, real clean booth, nice newer items. And then they have this older stuff right here. There's the gremlins. Everyone calls these the gremlins because there's so many of them. They seem to reproduce. And you have your blue corn flour, I believe. Those wings are cool. I love wings. I like wings. I kind of like steampunk. Steampunk also with vintage, but I don't mix them. But those are and I kind of like the macabre, darker side of things as well. But again, I don't really mix them. But if you guys want to watch someone who is amazingly talented, I think she's just awesome. Is Christine McConnell. She has a YouTube channel. Go check her out. She's phenomenal. She has vintage items, and she does the more macabre and mixes them just beautifully, harmoniously. Really, it's awesome. Furniture area. Macabre. Maybe macabre is not the word. Did I say macabre? Macabre. Maybe kind of Victorian meets Gothic type, but yet she uses sometimes kind of a pastel, you know, in it, like her kitchen. She does things like that. So I don't want to be seen in any reflections too much if I can help it, because I'm not, I don't know, I'm not to that point yet where I want to be on camera. Maybe in the future. I do like how they make the newer fireplaces that look like, because back in the day, man, that would have blown our minds, you know. It looks like real flame, and it isn't. This is not fun. This is kind of boring. I'm kind of bored. I'm not finding anything great. Little bull. That little bull's old. And I should have started this video turned the other way. I did not start this video the right way. Yeah, guys, I'm kind of bummed out. Man. A lot of stuff. Dang, there's a lot of stuff in the world. You guys ever think about that when you're out flea marketing or looking around? And it's like, my God, and you know, we keep producing. There's still stuff being made, but if you really think about it, man, there's enough stuff to go around. I don't know how many times for everyone. There's a lot of things, and it's nice. Some things you need to have new. You know, some things are necessary and even nice to have new. But there's a lot of things that we just don't use, and it's quite amazing, actually. That's vintage. There's a fly bothering me. $8.95. I don't know. $8.95. I like the painting on it. I do think that's vintage, though, for sure. I don't want it. I'll pass that up. Wow, this fly is determined. Go away. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off for now. Maybe we'll go into another flea market here in a little bit. I'm looking for, and I don't think I'll find it, but I'm looking for an atomic shadow box with a mirror in it. It's got the atomic design around it, maybe some stars, atomic stars. That's what I'm looking for. And I've never seen one at these flea markets, not once. I see the other ones that, you know, the more country top looking ones, but I don't come across. I like that shelf. Cool shelf. I don't come across the atomic shadow boxes, mirror shadow box. You put your knickknacks in them. This is neat. That's kind of neat. It's got a vintage style to it. I like that shelf. Wow, y'all, I think that's about it for this one. If I find, look at that. Wow, that's old. Gosh. What year do you think this is? Is it 60s? Is it 50s? Is it older? Vintage? Baby stroller walker. 75 bucks. Dang, that's kind of cool. I wish I had a huge house just to stick stuff in. Kind of like country stuff. And these baskets, these wire baskets, are pretty cool. Those are pretty neat. They look good in a farmhouse, a kitchen farmhouse, you know, like a rustic with a shabby look. Kind of like things like that. This is Miramar, California. It's missing the metal, a brass stand that goes around the bottom of it. And then these have the date on them, 1956. It's definitely a 50s piece, and I like that, but I don't know, y'all. I kind of would want the brass piece that goes in. I wish it had that. I'm gonna go ahead and pass. That's pretty neat. Wow. Oh my gosh. Market, a different one. Remember, it's kind of pretty. Mid-century, modern, atomic type stuff. What we're looking for. Kind of person that kind of likes to look at everything. Boy, this stuff is everywhere. Nah. Cute. Wonder what those are. They're old. But nah. Wonder what that is. You know what? They are vintage. First I thought they might have been new. Oh my goodness, those are kind of cute. I think they're newer, but they're kind of cute. They might not be. Huh. That's interesting. I can tell by looking, if I just go buy some of it. That is
kind of cute, but I don't want to spend $35 right now. Maybe not right now. Oh, mason jar. Cheddar. You could build a whole set of these things right here. I'm gonna turn that up down, it's messed up. But yeah, you could probably find everything you needed in these flea markets around where I'm at anyway. No problemo. Made in Japan pottery. They're kind of pretty. What are they again? Mount Gleam? Gleamers? Huh. And I like this cart. That's vintage. But display only. The vintage Tupperware till bowl is Jello mold. Pretty cool. I don't make Jello. What else have we here? Kind of pretty, aren't they? I think that says, let's say fitting. That's fitting. Pretty, $20. Really pretty. I think that might be fitting too. This might be also. Yeah, they're all fitting. Pretty good prices. Come on, special find. Where are you? These things smell awesome, you guys. Have you ever tried these? These wax centers. They're pretty good. Oh, and there's the holders right there. I've seen a lot of new stuff. There's a vintage lamp, vintage sewing machine. Vintage lamps. No, that's more almost a Hollywood Regency style, huh? What I'm looking for. That's something. I think that's a bed, like a bedpan. I think it's a glass bedpan. Pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's kind of cool. Picnic thing. Keep the flies off of your food. Oh, that's pretty. How much of this stuff do they make? Must have been pretty popular too, because everybody had some. Huh. Strange. Okay. $30. Oh man. Wow, look at that. It's like a spray from the 70s. A bug sprayer. Huh. $24.50. Maybe. I don't think so. I'm a cheapskate, aren't I? Oh my god. Huh. That's a nice table. New, but nice. These I see everywhere. I find the blue Pyrex Frigies, this right here, this color, everywhere. But look at all this Pyrex, y'all. I've been in this booth before, and he's had it stacked like a lot. Look, another one. We should make a game out of this, you know? Like, take a drink every time you find one or something. There's another one. This stuff is everywhere, man. I'm telling you. Everywhere. It's amazing how much there is. Yeah, you could build a whole set. They have everything you could ever want. I think they made almost every piece you could think of. Do you guys have this stuff everywhere at your flea markets too? Or is it just here in the South? You know? But also, Spice of Life. Good grief. Oh my goodness, this stuff is everywhere. It's just about as bad as what they call the gremlins. I can even find the gremlin right now. You know, my mama had this stuff. I had this in the 80s growing up. This is the kind of pattern my mama had. We had the glasses and the plates that match. I really like them. Because they do bring back memories, you know, of being a child. And so, it's kind of a cute pattern. That's pretty. Look, that's pretty. Oh, look at that. Wow, that's nice. I like punch bowls, but who makes punch anymore, man? Does anyone ever use punch bowls? You can find these punch bowls. That's another thing that you can see a lot of now. So everyone used to have punch. They used to throw those parties. But people don't do it too much anymore. Well, not around me, not around here, that I know of. Wow, that's nice. That is nice. 300. Pretty good, actually. Pretty good. All Christmas, 50% off. That's cute too. Go in here. Let's get this booth. That's old. Those are cool. Those are pretty cool. $10 a picture. Not bad. Really, it's not bad. What's this? Is that mid-century or is that newer? That's newer, right? Sure is pretty though. That's pretty cool looking. I like all that texture. It's pretty cool. I don't know, I'm debating on that just because I like it. It's really pretty. Excuse me. me, do you guys have luck? This is Hall or Hall? I think it's Hall. It's Hall's. Quality. Pretty. Pyrex. There's a gremlin. No, it's not either. It's not a gremlin. Pretty close though. Glass bake. Vintage bottles. Chair and caddy, $10. I don't see any bottles. So is this actually cheaper because it doesn't have any bottles? That's kind of neat. That's very mid-century. Definitely mid-century. What would I do with it? This is cool. That's pretty mid-century, I think. Not finding anything great. We're just walking through the store and plastic. That's old. I think my grandmama had something like that. $1. Huh. Nope. Attack! What is that, our fan? I love glass stuff. I am a fool for some glass stuff. That's really pretty. Gosh, that's nice. I don't have any room. Ooh, I like that shelf though, this corner shelf. It's pretty cool. Oh man, I was like, ooh, it's only $10. I do wonder what that shelf is. Though I could really use this. I wonder if that's for sale. I like that shelf. A lot of times I wind up liking the things that people have for display, and those items aren't for sale. It's usually what I gravitate toward, the display items. Oh, I'm gonna turn this thing off. Let's see if there's any. Oh, it's just white this time. Oh, spice of life, you guys. I'm telling you. It's just as bad as the gremlin stuff from the glass bake, I think. And the cornflower, blue cornflower. Wanted to show you guys these. It's a set of 6. It's a little lunch plate with a cup. They're cute. They look 70s to me. And they are by Jonas Roberts, Sarah Stone, made in Japan. Tell me in the comments below. The pattern's pretty cool. I'll show you guys this I found. It almost imitates ostrich skin in my opinion. It is $39.99. I didn't know what it was. I couldn't read that. It's a vintage hair dryer. But I wanted to show you how it looks at the top. It's so cool. Let me turn it off for a second. That's the shower cap. Mirror. Really pretty. That is pretty cool. That's awesome. Y'all, I'm kind of messed up over this. I mean, do you think that that's too high? Do you think that, what would you pay for them? You know, like at a flea market. And I don't know. I'm trying, actually y'all, what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to fix up a 1950s, kind of like a pink guest room, 1950s pink guest room. And I'm gonna do pink, black, and white, I think, with gold, of course. But those would be great in there. But dang, I can't. Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to get over it. So now I'm at the Goodwill, and I found this Eva Zeisel gravy boat, no ladle, but it has a small little hairline crack, and they want $3.93. Look at that crack. Should I get it? I think I will.
Oh, yes I do.
It's got a hairline crack though, right there. $3.93. Don't want it? Hold on, I'm gonna put this lid back. I know. Well, it's a hairline crack.
Think they would take less?
No, they don't go down on their prices. That's one thing they won't do. You can't negotiate with Goodwill for some reason.
Really like use it with a crack in it.
Well, you can keep it for looks, and it might. Just because it's got a crack don't mean it won't hold nothing. I mean, it might hold something. Don't mean it's gonna leak through, but you run the chances of breaking it more.
Yeah, I know.
What are these? Stoneware. Oh, this is vintage. Very vintage. Okay. What about this? Pass?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna pass on the Eva Zeisel?
Yeah,
Because it's cracked. Yeah, everything's fractured or cracked, it seems. That's strange. Oh well. That's mid-century. But look at this. What the crud is on it? Oh. Huh. What is that? It been glued together or there was a spill on it? How would I get that off? That's too broad. That's an 8-piece. This is not my favorite Goodwill. This Goodwill usually doesn't have good stuff. Let's see what else. Long set. And what is this?
Yeah. Oven tool.
That's old. $10. I don't think that lid goes to that at all. Nope. It does not.
at these peppers. Kind of cool, but no. Wow. I don't know if that's old or not, probably. Kind of colonial. Oh, this bottle. Let's see here. Let's see. It needs a grip, or it's almost going to fall off the top there. But that's probably old. Ever seen one like it? I could be mistaken. I don't know. Huh. Maybe it's a bookend thing, or maybe not. Huh. Interesting. That's kind of pretty. Kremlin? No, I think, yeah, that's the Kremlin. No, it's not. No, it's not. I can't remember what this is called. Kremlin, it's not Kremlin. It's the palace. I can't remember what it's called.
Not Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Okay, move the lamps. Nothing great. What's this? It's a remake. Interesting. Huh. So it's a modern. Oh no. That's too bad, man. Kinda high. I think for plastic, a broken off spindle, I guess you would call it. And then they want $6.96. Oh, thank you. What's this? I used to have one of these, and every time it would chirp, see it chirps the bird call on each owl, and people would always freak out. They never got used to it. What's that? What's that? The witch. She's got an apple. She's ready to poison someone. Snow White, of course. Do you think she moves or anything? That's cool. I like her. Do you think this is beautiful? But do you think it's worth $250? Look at this. I won't even shut appropriately. It is pretty though. These Huntington. That might even be worth something. I don't know. Is it supposed to have a shadow on the weather vane?
Yeah.
How strange.
Look at the border wallpaper. It's so 90s.
Wow. It really is, isn't it? This is the epitome of 1990s. Of like 95, maybe 98. Wow, like Country Living magazine. Yeah, I remember that. What the?
That's a homemade creation there.
Oh, well, someone had fun.
Okay, these are getting heavy on the
Okay,
ladies.
okay. Another 1990s picture. Country.
And the 90s craft boxes.
Yep, sure is. I wonder if they all came from the same place.
Probably.
From the same house. Oh, right, brand new in a box. Yes. Looks kind of cute. And that's 90s too. Lunch today, but we found this cake mold. We're gonna get that. $1 for the little pumpkins. Halloween's over. Halloween just comes and goes. I guess it's like everything though. Oh, look at the canisters. Yeah, these are old. Vintage. I think the whole set's in it. Like, and then that one says cookies. This one says flowers, so maybe they go together. But I think the rest of them are in here. Oh, look. Wow, I don't know. Come over here and look.
$4.
$4?
I think
Really?
they're separate. For the scoop and the one.
Man, I've seen a lot of Home
This
Alone
one's tan flour.
lately.
How much is the cookie one on the bottom?
The cookie one?
On the bottom of it.
No, it's not on the bottom. I don't look.
Is all of it?
I guess so. Holy smokes. It's $4 for all of it.
Yeah.
You gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's a good deal. Oh, it looks pretty vintage. Maybe 70s? Huh. $12. Big bin.
Tin bit in the back.
Yeah, I know. I see that. I bet it's... We've shown that on one of the videos before. But I don't want it.
Okay.
Don't want that. But that is neat. There's another bin. Baby bin. Cute. That's pretty cool. That's cool too. Neat. Cool, man.
Look at that little dog. He's so cute.
Where? Oh, I know. Reminds me of my little baby girl. I miss her. God, I love dogs. You're so cute. What else? That's 70s. Cool. But
Are they hazelnutless?
I don't know, probably. I bet they are. I love the color. That's a neat color. Those are old.
I love the, oh, there's some little baking dishes.
Oh, another one. We just saw one of these at the Goodwill. How strange. That one's $14.
There's some little fire cans.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that pattern is a haunting pattern. It's everywhere. Pretty though.
My great grandma had a table to
look
match
at-
this.
These are 90s.
Look at the coffee pots.
Your grandma had one of these?
It had a table that matched it.
Oh, really? That's cool. Wow. This is some kind of lab experiment thing, don't it? Oh, it sits on top of...
Yeah, that's how you
That's nuts.
put the filter in it and then it drips down. It's drip lighter.
Oh.
It's an old orange juice thing.
Yeah, I've had a few of those.
That's a tea make.
Yeah, that's what... Oh, it's new, don't it?
Look at the avocado green.
70s or 60s?
I think that's 70s or 80s. Avocado green.
Yeah, that's new, ain't it? This is all new. This is new. That fabric is awesome. These mushroom, I love mushroom patterns. This is a nice one. Look at all the aprons they made. Look at this. That is so cool, man. It's like they used old vintage fabric actually. I don't even know if they remake those. That is so cool. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Good job, whoever made these. Good job indeed. Aprons are awesome. That's cute. Love that. I like aprons. I see these all the time. There's so many of them here. That's very 50s. But I see lots of them. That old chair.
wedding dress. You guys, this cool vintage wicker hamper. Very 50s. The pink, the blue, the wicker, white. Love it. This is neat. This is small. So it's a real small little hamper.
Child's bathroom.
Yeah, $35. Pretty cool. Wanted to show you that. Oh, look at the canisters. I've never seen the canisters, but I've seen this pattern on other things, but not canisters. That's really cool. I think it's Bartlett Collins because of the lid. I think it's Bartlett Collins. Set of vintage counter jars, $14.50 each.
And here's a 70s piece show. We'll definitely want to get on here.
Neat. What is it?
The 70s hippie purse.
Oh, awesome. Look at the freaking little turtle. He's so cool. $14 old. 70s picnic basket. Hold on. Let's open this up. Look at the inside. That is too cool, man. Too cool. I love that, to be honest. I really like that. Some 70s stuff is just so neat. This Pyrex I found is this old. This is what dishwashers do, guys. When you put your Pyrex in the dishwasher. That is sad. Some people find ways to clean them up, but I'm gonna tell you what, even the feeling of it feels like one of those gumdrops or the everlasting gobstoppers when you suck on them real long and then they have that weird texture. Yeah, those are pretty ruined, but guess what? Look how much. 2-piece. So both of these, the blue and the red, are $20 in those conditions.
And look at all the fridgies.
These are from the 40s.
These are 30s, and that one's 40s, 50s, something like there. And that one I think is 50s.
Those are cool. Pyrex, butterfly gold. One pattern I believe has the butterfly, and the other one does not. Which one has the butterfly?
The older one does. And
The older one
80s
has,
version,
and the 80s version.
That's the 80s version.
This is the 80s version.
Oh, the 80s version has a sprig. I didn't look at it around. That's the older version. See the butterflies on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what year is that?
That is the older one, 70s.
Okay, that's 70s because of the butterfly.
And those are 70s. There's an old orchard bowl at the bottom.
Oh, there's the old orchard bowl.
Oh, and a little teeny Tupperware container. Right here.
Sure is. Tupperware. Oh, it's got a friend. Don't know friends. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Look at this old scale, guys. This is old. It's... Wow. You know what it reminds me of? Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
The bad egg?
Goes down,
Yeah.
the bad egg.
Womp womp. That's awesome. Little kerosene heater. It's really cool. It says fragile. I don't know how fragile it is. What's this?
It's an old water container.
That's a water.
Check
Oh
out the
wow.
seal.
Is that like from the 50s?
50s or 40s. And
Wow.
look at the old sewing machine. This
That
the
is
old
so
sewing machine.
cool. I hardly ever see them.
An old
Wow,
finger.
look at that.
Look at the
Yeah,
drawers.
those are
Let's look in the drawers.
Those are neat. You guys, if you ever find one of these, or you have one that's real old but you don't know what to do, just to tell you, these right here make excellent window planters. I'm not kidding you. If you don't have any window planters, the only thing is that you have to seal them or they'll rot. But these make great window planters. Of course, don't use them for that if you can help it. But recycling is always great. These are nice. Probably, I don't know if those are original or not. They might be with the new tops. Or they might be remakes, but those are pretty cool. Vintage bar stools. Church box is neat. Put the little miniatures that you collect or whatever in here. This is a neat one though, because I actually hardly ever come across these. They're hard for me to find. That's a neat one. $25 is an excellent price. Guys, this is neat. This is a pretty one. I'm gonna say that's 50s, possibly 60s, but definitely around that area. Very cool. Not a bad price. Oh, it was. No, it wasn't. It was always 19 or 990, 993, 98. Very pretty. There's a green one. What I just came across. Those are so cool. Very mid-century.
And look at the little end table.
Very atomic. Look, it's got, that's the coffee table. These are the end tables. Wow, those are sharp. You, of course, fix all that up, you know? But the tops look pretty good. They do. These are neat. Oh man, they've been through it, but they're still awesome. What wouldn't have gone through it? 70, 80 years? $60 for all of it. That's pretty good. He thinks we may have to think about it. She's 50s? Look at this outfit. It's little roosters. Oh my gosh. Aww. I've had a hard night of partying, fellas. It's been a rough night. Okay, so these are the finds. It felt like we were buying more, but when we brought it in, we realized it's, you know, it doesn't need to be a lot though. Crap, you know, after a while, you just accumulate. So, these right here, these canisters were like $4. That's really a good deal. Really happy about that. And they had other pieces that came with them. Thought that was just awesome, you know. That's a pretty good deal. The sugar. We got a big old flour one. I have a smaller one, but it don't even hold a whole bag of flour, and I like to bake now. So I was really happy to find these. Help would be most appreciated.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, just undo this. Okay. And we have a little bitty.
Teeny. Look at all the scoops.
Gosh, for $4? This is crazy.
Look at all those picture scoops.
That's
Those are so
awesome.
cute.
Those are cool. Oh my gosh, they have designs on the handles. Wow, that's cool. Wow,
that?
all that for $4. Not bad.
And my little favorite find was the little Jello mold.
Oh yeah, that is cool. That was
For
the
Thanksgiving.
Goodwill find. You gonna bake in it or just hang it on the wall?
I might try Jello or baking. I'm not really
Orange.
sure.
Bright orange.
Oh no.
Okay, and there's this. We gotta clean that up.
Bleach,
but
maybe.
that's Corel. I'm not sure what.
No, it's corning. It's a corning piece.
My bad. Okay. And I found this little Homer Lawlin. Came across a lot of Homer Lawlin today. I thought that was interesting. Look how the print has smeared. That's actually made that way, guys. It's applied, I think.
Yeah.
And it just, you know, ran while they were
stamped
making
them in
it.
the factory.
Yeah, that's crazy. I like that though. That's cool.
Cafe.
All right. Now
Now
there's
the pink.
pink plastic dishes. I don't know. I'm collecting plastic pink stuff from the 50s
Melmac
now
stuff.
and blue.
Melamine.
Yeah. These
I
two.
like those with the leaves.
These are very cute.
You didn't show me those. Those are pretty.
There's, I don't know who made them. I don't know who they're by. That's very 50s. Okay, and then Homer Lawlin platter. Jeez, tongue twister there. Yeah, and saw this curtain, and I didn't know if it was a curtain or a shower curtain, but I think it's a shower curtain. But you know what? We're doing a room in pink flamingos. I thought that would be kind of cool because it's new. I'm sure this is not vintage, but it has the vintage look.
It's
And
little
it's got the little
pom-poms, yeah.
pom-poms, yeah. So that's pretty cool. That was $4.94 for that at the Goodwill. Now, but my favorite item, and I don't know why, but it is this vintage TV antenna.
And it's got bakelite on the tips.
Yeah, that is so cool, man, and it's perfect. It's not too large either, so it's perfect for my little TV. Gotta put the flat screen in. He said, okay, so when we went by that little place where we stopped by, he just said $3. So $3 for the Homer Lawlin stuff, the plates. Is that all we bought there?
Yeah.
Man, it seems, oh, and the antenna.
Yeah.
So, I mean, these things, guys, they're not exactly cheap for some reason. I don't know why. But that's gonna look great on the TV. And guess what? Another day, I bought them. I got the lamps, guys. I got the lamps. They went down just a little bit. I think I paid $75 for both. So those are the
No, I
Dina
think
24 karat gold.
You got it for 60.
Oh, 60. Okay. That's awesome. Well, thanks for coming along with us. We had fun. You guys, if you get antsy, try to get out, go flea marketing, and enjoy your fall.